Howdy, folks. Happy Saturday to you. We're going to be playing some more of My Garage, and we're going to head on down to the junkyard. I've got a bunch of stuff in the back of the truck, most of which I want to use to build another truck. But we do have some tires I want to drop off. If I remember right, the pawn shop is only open 8 to noon, so we can't drop that off right now. We'll head on down, but I'm going to see what's available when we get to the junkyard. But I do want to build a, not a rollback, but the long bed car carrier version of this truck. We'll keep this truck. I like it. But I want the long bed version. So we're going to head on down to the junkyard. And how do we get there? It's a great question. I want to avoid the curly queues. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, if we go through the curly queue, I'm going to take the long way around, I think. Those curves. Hey, Build It Funky. Welcome. Oh. And I think we're going to use the straight 6 in the truck. The hauler truck. It's got a little better sound to it. Driving with the keyboard, so it's a little twitchy. Also, my voice is a little rough today, so I apologize if I don't get muted for any coughs or anything. It's a little bit of congestion. I don't know what's going on. It feels like you've been outside working hard in super cold air, and you got that little bit of just constriction in the top. But it's summertime, so I picked up something somewhere. It happens usually when I don't get good sleep. Oh, I needed to turn back there, didn't I? Mr. Chubby Hubby. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, it's all good. Been a pretty lazy Saturday so far. Been doing stuff around the house, laundry, and got some videos recorded. And I thought I'd chill for an hour or two and play some My Garage. So here we are. Yeah, it's radio voice until it goes to cracking. I'm working on some cough drops, so that helps. Whoa, not off the cliff. And yeah, everything seems to lock into the truck, which is good. Nobody coming, so we're just going to punch it. Let that V8 sing for just a little bit. Then we got to slow back down. Yeah, My Garage is a lot of fun. If you like working on cars, it's pretty cool. If you weren't here for the first couple streams that I've done on this, this is a truck I bought down here at the junkyard for about $2 grand, and then rebuilt it literally from the frame up. Both frame rails were rotten, so tore it all the way down, built it all the way back up, and that's kind of our one and only main vehicle right now. But I've got a bunch of spare parts here. We're gonna take down to the junkyard, then I'm gonna look for a long bed car hauler version of this truck, and we're gonna build one of those. Maybe flip some cars too while we're down here, make a little cash. We'll see what we got. I'm just driving with the keyboard, so it's pretty herky-jerky. Are there zombies? No, not every game has to have zombies. There's Ray. There's Ray here at Ray's Junkyard. And I think there's other NPCs as well, but I haven't got super deep into the game, so. How are we doing in fuel? About 3/4 of a tank, so we're still good there. And it's a little bit reminiscent of My Summer Car, if you've seen that game. Kind of a similar style. Alright, we have a lot of miscellaneous crap back here, but... And I do have a bed. I think there's a longer version of that, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I bought these because they were cheap. And then this... I think that's the wrong short bed. With a cargo box. Come on. Play nice. Well, maybe not. Maybe that is the right... Is that the right version? Hey, YouTube Medical Officer, welcome. So there's a lot of different variations of this truck. I think this is the short version. Yeah, S. So this is the shorter version. Although it's like, it looks like a standard 8 bed or 8-foot bed. Then there's even though it's called short, I don't know. Anywho, let me just double check. Yeah, I do have the junkyard size turned all the way up. So this is going to take a little bit. Every time you load in or there's a new day in game, it randomly generates the junkyard contents. And I've got it turned up all the way so we get the maximum amount of stuff to look through. But it does take a little while. YouTube Medical Officer, I'm not doing too bad. I got a little bit of a congestion in the throat, but other than that, not too bad. I think that's just because I barely got any sleep this week. I was super tired. So anytime I'm super exhausted like that, my immune system, which is usually super robust, sometimes lets a little bug in. So don't have sore throat or anything, just a little bit of congestion in the upper respiratory. It'll probably be gone tomorrow. Sucking on some cough drops, so that helps. You missed the Kiju. I never did much in My Summer Car except build the car. It seems like I remember seeing people make, isn't that like a fermented drink? Yeah, it's still loading. I go off the windmill. Once the windmill's running smooth, then we're good. We good? Yeah, we're at 20, 30 FPS. There we go. We're back in 30 FPS. There's a lot of stuff in here when you have this turned all the way up. I don't think it's super optimized. What's up, Ray?
What's your problem?
Nothing, man. I was just saying hi. Jeez. What a dick. Let's go see what we got here. Got a wolf. That thing is in bad shape, though. How much do they want for this? Totally. $6 grand. Man, those things are worth a lot of money. Yeah, nothing like talking a whole bunch, right? It's just a little scratchy. I've already recorded, let's see, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 videos, so it's all right. It just sounds a little scratchy. Some of the stuff we could flip, like this guy looks straight for the most part. I don't think it's bent. 4,700, that might be a good candidate for a quick flip. Truck-wise, we do have a long body here, but it's got the cargo box on it. How's the frame? And one frame rail's bad. It's not terrible. Got no engine. A lot of rotten parts on her. He has to do double duty. She thinks they're candy, Savinicus. They probably do have a lot of sugar in them. It does have It doesn't have duals on the back, though, does it? It's got duals on this side. I haven't had the duals really apart enough to know how those work. I guess the other dual bolts onto here, maybe? No? I just shove my head in here. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. You have an engine that's mostly shot. You are not the long version. Are you the standard version? Yeah, you're just the standard length. This should have an L on it. Yeah, this is a long one. I mean, it's a shell. There's not even a front axle under it, but 2,900. I wonder what they would want if we took the cargo box off. Let's see. It looks like the rear end shot. I wouldn't mind paying a little extra for something that's in better shape. At least like a rolling wreck. These guys aren't even rolling wrecks. Eh, you got some tires all the way around. Got a junky V8 in there. Transmission looks good. Master cylinder. This has got some possibilities here. I don't need that broken bed. How's the frame? Frame is shot on the right side, or is that just the cross members? Uh-oh, I'm stuck in the truck. Let me out. Trying to get underneath and take a look here. It flips out when you go underneath. It looks like the rails are okay. Just some of the... When I say some, I mean all of the cross members are shot. It's got some possibilities. How much they want for this wreck? 3,400, huh? Well, let's go grab our tools. I don't have them in my backpack, do I? Nope. I think that might be our start of our car carrier truck. So let's grab the wrench. Ew. Wrench. There we go. And screwdriver. Throw those all in my backpack. And let's go start picking. Oh, we've got, does it say what his hours are? We've got only a couple hours, I think, in the game, so let's see if we can get this thing.
Have you ever lost a wrench?
Not yet. Doing good so far. Wrench, drop you. You're on loosening. Perfect. Right down on the ground. And then we need to go loosen. There's a nut on top that you can't see. I know it's there, so. You're the cab. I haven't taken one of these long beds off before. Just those three, maybe? I don't want this bed. Do? There's no point in paying for it. Get out of here. All right, we don't need you. I don't actually want that engine in there either. I wonder if it's keeping just to have the parts. Oh, it's just the front housing on the differentials. Does that actually come off? Okay, cool. Wasn't sure how detailed that was. Oh, this isn't the long bed. Thought it was the long bed. Well, crap. Okay. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, I thought that was the long bed variant. It's in pretty good shape, though, as far as the quarter panels or the, I forget what these inner fenders are called. I think this would be a good start. Is this the one that had... Yeah, the rails are good, though. Darn it. Yeah, that's not what we want. It's the wrong truck. So I think the only long one was this guy, right? I might regenerate the junkyard, because this is not very good pickings. What I'd like to have is a truck like this, but not rotten rails. I guess it's just one rail. Yeah, let's see how cheap he'll let it go if I take the box off of it. Maybe it'll be worth it. It's a sad looking truck. Yeah, we'd have to tear it down to the frame again, but I've done that. Front shot. Radiator actually looks good. I mean, the hoses are not in count. What transmission do you have? You have just a 4-speed. Works, I guess. $2,600. Not terrible. Needs a front axle. Needs a lot of stuff. How's the, yeah, that rear axle looks okay. It's like the inner axle is probably bad. I'm not wild about the color, but we can always change the color. I think this will do it. I think this will be our project truck. All right, throw you back in the backpack. The body's straight. It hasn't been crushed. All right, let's do it. You've got the heavy-duty front axle on you, which is great. Do I have enough daylight left to pull that out of there? Let's give it a whirl. I guess I should have left my wrench out. Let's see. We're going to need you off. You're bad anyway. We need both these brakes loose. You hooked anything? Nope. And then can I take this leaf spring and all? Because I need the leaf springs as well. Headliner out of here. Do not loose. What else is hooked on here? You get under there to see. Maybe you can't take it with the leaf springs. That's a possibility. We'll have to undo the U-bolts. Here you. Okay, there's our front axle. And here's our leaf springs. Leaf spring. There you are. $24. Sounds like a bargain. $215. This hunk of junk? Actually, that side looks good. It looks like it might be missing an inner axle. That carrier is no good. But I want the hub and everything, so we'll take it. All right, that was the only long, right? Yeah, you're just the standard. So I know we're going to need some cross members and stuff. I don't think we have another long in here. These are all just the standard guys. All right, thanks, Ray. I know you're closing soon, so.
Take something or leave.
Let me check real quick. That didn't have an engine, right? Yeah, it does not have an engine. Let's see if there's an inline 6 in here. There we go. Oop, wrong button. Lean in, and we'll take you off. And the fuel pump looks bad. Alternator looks okay. Water pump, I think, is shot. You off, and then another bolt underneath, or is it just one bolt? Okay, what else is holding you in here? I take you off? Radiator's not hooked up. Or if that alternator being like that is a problem. That's not what I wanted. The heck is that? Oh, it's the oil from down below. It's the oil plug. Why in the world did they take that out? I find the check mark to put that back on. Oh boy. Okay, we'll lay you here. Why? What's holding the engine on? I thought I had. Usually there's just two engine mounts. Yeah, that's loose. And that's loose. Oh, the oil's running out on the ground. Beautiful. Nice detail. We're gonna have to tear apart the engine anyway, so it's not a big deal. Should get a check mark when I get close to that. Won't let me put it back in. Roar! Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll buy it for like 50 cents or whatever they want for it. I don't understand why, like, what's this connected to? Expecting this to be loose and just come out of here. There's no transmission. There's no starter or wiring hooked up to it. So what's the major malfunction here? It's the alternator. Wouldn't think it would care if the alternator was on there. Or an extra bolt on the i6. All I see is the two engine mounts. Fuel line. Out of there. Yeah, I'm at a loss here, chat. I'm not sure why that won't come out of there. If it was a V8, it would have popped right out by now. Oh, there it goes. One of the engine bolts was just buggy, I guess. 567. Done. Yeah, I think I've got an alternator. I'm not sure I have an alternator belt with me. $4, we'll take that. We have an exhaust here, so we might as well take that apart. Ooh, $52. I think he's getting ready to close. Do we need an exhaust? Don't close yet, Ray. Yeah, we have no exhaust. All right. But we can get one. I think that's all you need for the 6. It all goes into one pipe. If you have the wrench in your hand to buy, it doesn't make the ka-ching sound, in case you were wondering. Let's see. You have a brake line. Just fell through the world. Okay, I guess we won't buy that brake line. Nice. Awesome. I do have the drive. I think I've got both drive shafts and a transfer case in the truck. I don't know if we need a light. How much are you? $16? Goodness gracious. Take it. That fuel line ever come back? No, I get tired of trying to respawn, I guess. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's get out of here. Thanks, Ray. Put all the tools back, I guess. All right. It is getting along dark, but let's give this thing a wash real quick. So we got a headlight on the driver's side, and we got a blinker on the passenger side. Nice. Let's go around and wash at this level, and we can get the rest of it. This is about the color of my first truck in real life. Bought an old 69 GMC 1500 off my dad. My first vehicle I owned when I was 15. It was that, pretty much this color. I later repainted it International Blue. Somebody last stream told me you can sleep in your truck. I never even realized that. It actually tells you right on the screen. I just missed it. So we'll sleep in the truck here in a bit, so we're not working in the dark. Jumping's a little tricky in this game. Alright, how are we showing for clean? Alright, it says it's clean. Oh, I do need that tail light. Look at that. Nice. And so the left frame rail is bad. We're going to need a left frame rail for a long. At some point. Yeah, she needs some love. Surprisingly, the radiator is good. Do have a set of hoses. I actually brought a radiator as well. We got a bunch of just random parts for this B200 truck. Let's see, isn't there a trash can around here somewhere? There it is. Come on, you. Alright, put you back in, and let's go sleep real quick. $5:39, still a little dark. There we go. And quick save. So we need a left frame rail. We need at least a couple cross members. Should probably go ahead and get this cab off there. Just break it down to the rail. We need some rear leaf springs pretty bad. A little stuttery for some reason. As soon as I get too close to the junkyard, it's going to want to generate everything, so be careful. Alright, we're going to take... Let's take the back axle. We have a front... Oh, we don't have a front axle. Be careful not to take too much stuff off. Oh, this thing is crazy. Just a little broke. We need rear leaf springs, for sure. We got the front. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get the cab off of here. The Ford Horde. Yeah, the game calls it a B200, but it's basically a Ford. And I just got close to the junkyard. So we gotta let that generate. It'll take a minute or two. I kind of wish we had like a GM variant as well, but more of a GM guy, but the old Fords are nice too. He had a 78 F-150. Nice. I'm a big fan of the early 70s trucks. Love that body style. Come on, game. I've got the junkyard set to maximum size, so it takes a while to generate it. The upside is you get a lot more stuff to pick through. So here's hoping we can find a B200 long with a good left rail. We have a rotten frame rail. All right, it's going to be stuttery for a little bit. Come on, game. I can't see the windmill. Where's the windmill? That's my benchmark. All right, windmill's spinning pretty normally, so... Oh, nope, nope. There it goes. All right, I think we're mostly loaded in now. So anywho, let's get the cab off here, and then we'll go see what we got in the junkyard. And when the leaf springs are bad, it tends to float like this, and it gets all weird. So that's why it's just kind of bouncing around. Got to time my wrench just right to get the bolt loose. All right, that seat is good. I'm not a huge fan of the green color, so we may end up changing the color at some point. And let's see. I don't remember if there's a... Looks like... Doesn't look like maybe there's a floorboard in it. So we need a screwdriver to get the dash out. You like the 61 to 66? Yeah, like my perfect truck would be like a 72 Chevy. Either like a K20 or a GM, you know, 3/4 ton basically. 72 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive. Either GMC or Chevy would be my dream truck. I don't really need one, but I had a 69 GMC and a 70 Chevy, both half tons. At some point in my life, but I had to sell them. There we go. All right, we'll get the old Dasharoonie out. We'll probably leave it green for now because I want to get this runnable with a bed on it, and then we can start using it to haul cars. That's the plan. That's off. Let's get the door off. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Lost my wrench. Got the 72 step side. Nice. That's not what I wanted to do. Quit rocking around, you dumb truck. Dang it. Come on. Throw me a bone here, game. One more bolt. And nailed it. Come here, you. And I actually have another door, but I don't remember which side it is. I've got a whole bunch of parts in the back of that truck. Okay, we have an emergency brake cable somewhere. Or does it have a cable, or is it just the pedal? I forget. Good. Didn't fall through the world. And I think I can detach this now and take it off. But let's go ahead and get the hood loose as well. Make things a little less awkward to work on. Oh man, these springs have got to get fixed. Priority 1. Fix the leaf springs. Wonder if I put the jack under it, will that settle it down? Let's try that. Get a jack under it. The jacks are so slippery in this game. No, that just made it worse. Like, the cars just slide right off the jacks. I really wish there was a mod. I was looking for a mod that would fix that, and I couldn't find anything. It's a real pain in the butt. Alright, well, we'll keep getting motion sick here. Yay! Put you over there. Okay, let's see if we can get to the cab mounts. You, and there should be one right up here. Oh, come here. And click. Side's a little low. It's kind of like my summer car. Like, the controls are real goofy. It tends to flip out a lot. Part of the charm, right? Alright, you should, in theory, be loose, but... Oh, I got the master cylinder. I need to get that off. Take the pedals off just so we can get to stuff. Like, this has a manual transmission in it. 4-speed manual, I believe. If I remember right. Okay, then if I undo the brake line. Yeah, I hope you took your Dramamine chat, because this is crazy. Yay, got the master cylinder off. Alright, now the cab is loose. We'll set you over here. So the transmission's bolted to the cross member. That's the only thing holding it on. The brake line looks good, so that's a good thing. This driver's side wheel well is fine, but we're going to take it off because we have to take this all apart so we can get the new frame rail on. For crying out loud, game. I don't know if there's anything I can do to the rear axle to stop it, because, like I said, you can put the jack under things, but it's like everything is coated with Teflon. I'll try it, but it probably won't stay. Yeah, it's still gonna... It's because of the leaf springs are broken. Getting sick of the motion? Yeah, you and me both. Where did I lay down my wrench? There it is. Got to take the fender loose first. That's the most awkward controls sometimes. There we go. All right, let's lay you down. You're junk. I'm going to put the junk here. We'll eventually put that in the truck and take it to the scrap dealer. The little stuff, I'll just throw in the trash can here. We'll get a little bit of a core charge for it. The bigger stuff I'll take to the pawn shop, because I think you get a little more money. I could be wrong there, but I think you get a little more money taking it to the pawn shop. Okay, the battery cables, is that good? What color is the brown? Is it brown when it's good? I forget. Got one of those in here somewhere. Okay, let's get this front part off. See, if I had a front axle, maybe I should put the part of the front axle on. Well, it's got to hang off the frame, though, so yeah. One thing I discovered rebuilding that first truck is if you take too much stuff apart, it deletes the vehicle, and you just have a pile of parts, which you can't make a vehicle out of again. So I don't want to take too much stuff apart. That's why I kind of want to leave these guys on here. Let me tighten this back up. No, we have to take that side off. That's fine. I'll leave that there. Take... If I take this... I thought I had the leaf spring loose, but I didn't. It's all squished because it's broken. Like, the nuts are supposed to be up here. Hey, Corey. Good afternoon. Yeah, man. Down in here. All right, you were loose. Try to get the other one. You come off there now? Thought you were all loose. Oh, I didn't have that one off. Yay! Yay! Okay. I think that'll be good, maybe? Let's hope it stays. Alright, so we have to take this frame rail off because it's obviously rotten. So let's get the grill off. Also, this front clip, or whatever you want to call it, is rotten. Surprisingly, the radiator is good. So we'll keep that. And then all the cross members except these back two are good, so we can leave those on. So we can take this off. What does it call this? Radiator support. Yeah. All right, we'll take you loose, and then are all the bolts on the bottom? Of course they are. There's two under there. I can't quite get to. Those are loose. You were loose, and I think there's one in the back here. And get you under here so I can get those other bolts off. Please don't launch into the stratosphere. I think. Oh, it's already loose. Okay. So, oh, there's still a brake line over here. Like, what's holding the brake lines on? Thing's broken, so I can't quite get to it. It's right there on the right side of the screen. So if I stick my head inside the tire, can I get to it? Sure can. It should just fall off. Okay, what's holding the brake line on? Is there one on this side too? No. Is there a ghost part somewhere holding this brake line on? Or is there an actual, like, clip somewhere? Shove my face in here and see if I can find it. No, you are not hooked up to anything. Let's take the bumper off. Alright, what's holding the frame rail on? Thought I had all of these undone. But I've missed something somewhere, apparently. Your headlamp back on. You were just one bolt, right? No, there's two, but they're both loose. Those are loose. The back's loose. Let's just double check all these. You were loose. That guy was loose. That's all loose. So I'm wondering, is it the brake cable that's holding this on? Or the brake lines? I don't know. This game's kind of convoluted sometimes. I might have to take this axle off. Oh, is there a shock that's like over here that I can't quite see? I don't see one on this side. Yeah, it looks like it's not. Well, what's holding this thing on? Definitely connected. Take that starter off. Is this battery cable bolted to nothing? Is it just bugged out? Like, there's nothing holding the brake line on. There's nothing holding the battery cable. I'm tempted to just reload. But before we do that, let's head into the junkyard and do some picking, since it's already spawned in. Let's see, we'll grab the screwdriver, pry tool, put those in my backpack. And let's see what we got in here. What's up, Ray?
Have nothing better to do?
Well, not really. I'm just kind of working on trucks. Got a motorcycle. Not many trucks. Righty J Productions, howdy howdy. That looks like a standard. Yeah, that's a standard. We only got one truck this time. Wow. Some bad luck. With no box, it was bouncy all over the place for it. Sounds exciting. Alright, just one truck. That's no good. I'm going to save and reload and see if that kicks something loose, because I'm not sure what's going on here. I might have to put some parts back on, like to get this cable to realize it's not hooked up. It's being a little weird. Nothing's showing up like it can loosen. But it's, yeah, it's a little confused. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to put this stuff back in my toolbox, not have it in the backpack. Alright, let's just reload real quick. The game is a little buggy sometimes. Reload it in. We are. Alright, let me grab a wrench. Oop, I got too close to the junkyard. Well, we'll let the junkyard spawn in. A good excuse to grab another cough drop. So chat, do y'all play My Garage, or do you just enjoy watching it? I guess I could throw up a poll. I've got that. Do that for... let's see. Do a back here game. Just making a poll real quick here. Never heard of it until now, Ford Horde. Yeah, it's been around for a while, but it's one of those niche games. It doesn't get a ton of attention. Okay, there we go. Now we can take that off. It was kind of bugged because it was... I think it thought it was attached to something. And we still got the brake line, which thinks it's attached to something. Wishlisted it? Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it does have bugs, for sure, but... I hadn't played it for quite a while. They've added a lot of stuff to it. Last time I played it much, they didn't even have trucks in the game. And there's a ton of mods for it as well. Over on Nexus mods. Yeah, it looks like the brake line might still be a little goofy. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's see if we can get this front axle under it and hooked up to one side. This would be this direction, I believe. Oh boy. Probably have to jack that up, aren't we? Stay. Stay. Yeah, I can't lift that. I wish the jacks worked better in this game. Oh crap. I think it just fell underground. So long, Jack. It's nice knowing you. Huh. Can I grab it somehow? Oh, I've got my backpack. Does the backpack see it? Nope. I think it just fell through the ground. Awesome. Although the frame is stuck. Stuck to the jack or something? Yeah, it's just stuck being weird. I think I brought my floor jacks. Let's try that. Gonna need the radiator. Come here, floor jack. No, not drive shaft. Floor jack. Come on, game. Just let me pick it up. Did I say how awesome this game was? I don't know why they can't put like a jump function here that works. The jack just like become one with the truck or something? Like in lock mode, it won't come loose. Hello? Floor jack. Yeah, that's what I want. It won't let me pick it up. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no. I'm stuck in the truck. That's why they have a get unstuck button on the menu. Ta-da! Yeah, like it recognizes that I'm looking at the floor jack, but it just is stuck on one of these pieces. Isn't physics great? Let me lean in here. Get all the stuff away from it. Oh, I clicked on it, so it was raised, so it wasn't letting me pick it up. There we go. You can't pick it up if it's raised at all. So I must have accidentally clicked the handle at some point, which raised it. Got it, first try. Okay, now, can we finagle this underneath there without it going through the map? Sort of. And then... Yep. Yep, come here. Come here. And then jack this up enough we can get a front axle under it. Maybe. Didn't have the side trim. Yeah, I actually Googled like Ford 70s blue and got the hex code that was... So that's as close as I could get. No! Piece of junk. Alright, let's set this here. I need to bring a lift down here, I guess. Yeah, you're there. And then you go here. No, it's not high enough. Stop. Okay, you sit there. Go ahead and get the leaf springs over here that we're going to need. We're going to need at least a leaf spring to attach it to one side. I need to go a little higher. I need you to snap in place. Not like that. Very close. Oh boy. Oh, wrench, wrench, wrench! They put the nuts on the wrong side. Okay, we got the leaf spring on. I think we need to snap the axle back in place, though. So close. So very close. Oh, this game is awesome. Stay. Stay. It's going to fall off the jack. First chance it gets. All right, grab the wrench. Go on this direction. Stay. Oh, so close. Bought it for $500. Nice. That's a heck of a deal if it works at all. Sweet. I think we're gonna have a new space program here soon. I might have to break down and go get a lift and bring over here. This would be a lot easier with a lift. Oh, so close. So close. Wah, wah, wah. And you can't click and hold. You have to click for every little movement. Okay, go in there. Open the air. Stay. You are now backwards, so we need you over here. It's interfering with the jack. The jack is in the way. Just a fuel pump and a freeze plug? Nice. Sounds like a good buy. Alright, let's do this. Let's put the jack over here, so it quits interfering as much. So close. Just need you to hold still for like 2 seconds. It's not quite high enough for it to snap into place. It's going to fall off the jack now. Oh my gosh. Tighten, tighten. Okay. Got it on there. Okay. Hey, there's my jack. It came back. It popped back up through the concrete. Okay, we still have something holding this brake line on. I'm not sure what that is. There's something holding this frame rail in place. Thought I had all the bolts loose. These are all loose. Don't see anything else on that brake line to take off, but it insists that it's connected to something. Might be as simple as hooking a brake line back up to it and then unhooking it. I do have a brake line. It's in the back of this truck somewhere. Should be easy to find, right? Oh, I see it. Get out of your tire. Oh, where'd it go? Did it get launched? Alright, I thought I saw it. Okay, well, we know we're going to need some of this, so let's just get... I know we need these drive shafts. We might need that heavy-duty hub. Probably going to need these half axles and this shaft. Here it is. Got it. Need that brake line. Not sure about the steering wheel. We might need a steering wheel. Might need an air filter. Yeah, my summer car's a fun game. Similar frustrations. Another heavy-duty hub. Alternator was good. We got a starter. Battery charger. Battery. Distributor. A fuel pump. Hoses. Transfer case. Carburetor. Main cable we don't need. Probably need some brake fluid at some point. This was a automatic, but I think, yeah, we'll just keep that. Here's the other hose. Okay, now, can I get out of the truck? That's always the trick. Got out, took some stuff with me. Okay, wrench in hand. Brake line. Brake line. How about you go in the front seat? Hey, get in there. Brake line. Oh, that didn't shake it loose. I guess we'll just try all four corners and see if that makes any difference. Nope, doesn't want to come loose. Unless there's one buried in this wheel somewhere, I just can't see it because it's all wigged out. Ooh, I'm not getting a check mark here. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's actually one buried in this wheel. Are the Fords all four-wheel drive? I think so, yeah. I think they're all the same drivetrain. Oh, these jacks. There's a bad brake line. Throw you away. I don't think I've ever seen one in game without the transfer case. But that could just be that I haven't seen one. Is there a brake line hiding in here somewhere? I'm not seeing a brake line hiding. Unless there's that one that just fell out on the ground. Oh, there's the check mark. No idea where the other end of that is. Nope, you're still good. Oh, wait, what's this? Where were you hiding? Well, crap. Well, found it. Apparently was stuck inside the wheel. Alright. Mystery solved. If you don't mount the right drive shaft, it'd be front wheel drive, wouldn't it? Yep. The brake line go? It fell out. There it is. Yeah, we'll put you over here. Okay, was that holding the frame rail on? No, I still can't get the frame rail off. So, what's going on with the frame rail? Take another look. All this is undone. That is loose. Are there any top bolts on this stuff? I'm not seeing, like, I'm looking at this side. I'm not seeing anything in here. Rookie Mozak, welcome. No idea. I don't really plan out my streams. Just kind of whenever I happen to have time, and I was in the mood for my garage. So here we are. So at some point in the future, I would maybe try out that new map. That's all I can say. It does look like fun, but come on. What is not loose on here? Oh. I swear I looked at that as bolts like 40 times. Huh. It's just that easy. Yeah, you just gotta take all the bolts off. Who knew? Yeah. Rookie, I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. I would like to check it out at some point. Looks like an interesting map. Okay, we need a left long frame rail. So let's head into the junkyard again. Let's grab our basic tools. These 3 tools, you can take apart pretty much anything you need in the junkyard. What's up, Ray?
It's not free, you know.
I know it's not free. I've been paying you. Chill out. Alright, how'd we do for trucks this time around? I see one that's possibly a long bed. That's the only truck. Wow. Getting lots of other cars. Oh, this game looks interesting? Yeah, this is a fun game. if you enjoy mechanic stuff. That's just the standard. That looks like a long bed, but it's just the standard one. Weird. Yeah, sure enough. Occasionally there are rails just laying around. Let's see. Do we see any really long frame rails anywhere? I don't see any really long frame rails. Just laying around. There's one of those. Not sure that's the right. It doesn't say the B200, but it doesn't always say either. What are you? A steering box. Okay. Ooh, we need a steering column. One thing I didn't look at on this truck is headlight and turn signal. Is that broken, or is that just glitched? That kind of looks broken, doesn't it? Let's grab our screwdriver. Yeah, definitely broken. You're broken as well. I have a headlight back at the shop, or at the house. So. Don't need that. Well, we only got one truck, so there's nothing really to help us here. Back in the backpack. And we'll have to try again. Sometimes you get 3 or 4 trucks in here. Sometimes you get none. Sometimes you get one. Just luck of the draw. It's getting on afternoon, so I'll just go ahead and sleep again, and we'll get new stuff tomorrow. I can sleep in my truck, so that's nice. And it's just backspace. Sleeps 4 hours. There we go. He'll open up at 8 o'clock, I believe. So we got about 10 minutes in game. Oh, you're a mechanic apprentice in real life. Cool. How's it going, Crazy Daisy? Welcome. This is fairly simplified, but at the same time, it's detailed enough, I think. I can get a hold of these wires. That's for the V8. We don't need those for this truck. Doing the old slant 6. I think they're kind of glitched into the side of the truck. Oh well. We can carry this stuff over because we're going to need it. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's hard to verify like that kind of experience is the problem. As a former small business owner, I can understand their position there. I'm not sure about all this stuff. So let's move it a little bit. Oh, we will need the radiator hose for sure. I don't remember if it had a carburetor on it. We definitely need a fuel pump. Not sure about the carriers and stuff either. We'll just put all the stuff in a pile here. We needed a starter for sure. Not sure about distributor. All right, can I lean in and get a hold of these wires? There we go. You so you're not poking through the side of the truck, maybe. Okay, he's open now. So I'm going to walk up close. It's going to generate. It'll take a minute or two. Hopefully they can optimize this part. It takes a long time. I think by default, the junkyard's set to 3 cars. I've got it set all the way to the max of 14. So we have more stuff to pick through. But it does take a little while to generate. Have to have 3.5 years. Yeah, it varies all over the place. I wouldn't even know what it would be here. You drove your Camaro there and showed him? I had a 70 Chevy C10 a long time ago. It'd be almost 30 years ago. And did a lot of work on it. And back then money was tight. I ended up having to sell it. But it was a fun truck. I really love those 70, 72 Chevys. The 70 still had drum brakes all the way around, so it didn't have very good brakes. All right, chug, chug, chug. We're loading in. Come on, trucks. I see a truck cab, so we have at least one truck. All right, we're looking for really long frame rails. You've got dualies, but it looks like you're the standard size truck. I might grab that dually off of you. Yeah, you're just the standard size truck. But I do need another wheel. We can buy this. Come here. Nice bald tire on there. What do you do? Wheels all the way around. 19 bucks. Sold. Oh, they're just double bolted. That's how they're held on. I wasn't sure. I hadn't had one of those apart yet. Okay. We don't need... Well, we do need a tie rod. You've got a slant 6 in you too, huh? Hey, your tie rod is good. So we'll buy that. Your steering box, though, is shot. So that's no good to me. And we got another truck, but it's not a long bed. Man, the long beds. Like, when I was looking for parts for my short truck, all I found was longs. Now that I want a long one, all I'm finding is the short trucks. Get the old V8 in you. As your steering box. Oh, you got a good steering box on you. How are you held on there? Two bolts, looks like. $36? Sold. Pretty sure I didn't have a steering box on that truck. I really don't want to have to buy a frame rail. Oh, how about turn signal? I forgot to look. It's got a good turn signal. Sweet. Need one of those. $2. Perfect. Yeah, that's for sure, Crazy Daisy. Stuff is designed to fail these days. You could open that, but maybe it's broken and it won't open. Yeah, it doesn't open. Well, unfortunately, that's all the trucks. We just had 2 trucks, neither of which is the long version. Right? You're just a standard? Yeah, you're just a standard. Man. I guess I didn't look at exhaust. It's pretty rare they have good exhaust on them. Well, the exhaust wouldn't be right anyway. Never mind. Duh. Guys are all shot. So when you buy something, it shows up over here on the pallet. So we got another bald wheel we can put on here. And need a wrench, please. There we go. Dualies acquired. Still no frame rail, though. So I guess we'll have to try tomorrow. There's not really any downside to advancing time other than that it takes time to regenerate the junkyard. So we'll just sleep through another day. All the stuff disappeared, and then it's 8:45 again. Ta-da! And then if I walk up here, it's going to load again. We get random stuff every day. Stuff's way harder to work on, too, IRL. Like, I've got a 2017 Ram 1500 truck. And I can't even see the oil filter on it. Like, you literally just can't get to it unless it's up on a lift and you know where to look. It's pretty crazy. Whereas the old trucks, you can just, you know, climb in. You can climb in the engine bay and work on them. But my modern truck also has remote start, and it'll cruise down the interstate at like 20 miles per gallon. So there's that. I guess one downside to skipping time here is it will be winter soon. Go check on the poll. How'd the poll do? All right, most of you just watch. Interesting. Only 20% of the respondents, 15 votes, actually play. Most of you just watch the gameplay. Cool. Thanks for voting in the poll. See a pink truck. Everything loading in. You good now, game? Oh yeah, they've got roll cages and stuff for the rally. Haven't done any rally racing in this game. Oh, we got a big old long frame rail. Frame rail right long. Son of a... I need a left rail. Okay, is this a long? This looks like a long. Okay, this is a long. Is that the size bed that I have? Or there are multiple sizes? Hey, Bucko. Howdy, howdy. Let's see. I'm not sure. Is that the same size? Can I just carry this into the junkyard? Don't mind me, Ray. Just comparing. Just want to see if I actually have the bed I need already. Alright, let's bring her up like that. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we have the right size bed. Good to know. Went on a steam-pulled excursion. Awesome, Bucko. That sounds like fun. Did you get all covered in soot for that authentic Steam experience? Got a another Gearbox 5, huh? $131. Those can be nice for the jobs. I'm gonna buy it. Like if you get a job come in and they need a transmission, that's way cheaper than buying one out of the catalog. Keep flying up. All right, how's your left frame rail here, truck? Left frame rail is perfect by the look of it. Nice. Okay, let's start tearing it apart. Get our wrench. Do. It's going to take a bit, but it'd be a lot cheaper than buying one from the catalog. Get my head in here. All right, you up, and you up, and you up. Whoa, look out! Let's launch that sucker. Yeah, that frame rail looks good. I already bought one of these lights, so go ahead and take that off. See if I can just take the cab loose, not take the whole cab off. Then we're going to need you off of there. Get the bumper loose. You loose. Then there's a bolt in here somewhere. There you are. It's all good, bucko. My streams are random, so I never feel bad for missing a random stream that you didn't know about. It's all good. Stop by when you can. Why don't you just eyeball it where it's supposed to be? A little tricky sometimes, especially when they're all smashed up. Like these bolts that I'm loosening are supposed to be up on top of the U-bolts here, but you have to kind of just find them. Hey, there we go. Frame rail loose, and you want 115 bucks. Sold. All right, frame rail. We've got. We'll look at like shocks and stuff at some point. Although that is a good shock there, isn't it? Whee. Yeah, it's a serviceable shock anyway. Thank you. You look like a decent shock. You were not a good shock. And let's see, we needed a fender, didn't we? Which side was missing a fender? Is it this side? I have to go look. So we need one of these inner panels as well. Come on, just let me loosen. I've not played Hunt Showdown. I've seen some videos of it. Not really my thing. It's cool for what it is. It's just not really my thing. All right, we have left front stuff. Let me just go verify what we actually need. We are picking parts like crazy. Yeah, there's a frame rail. Whoa, look out. Got hung up on the railing here. Stay. We have a quarter panel front right, so we need the left one. Okay, we have that panel for the left side. We need one for the right. All right. Left quarter panel, right wheel well. So we need a left quarter panel. And we need one of these right here. You're not screwed anything. All right, cool. $46 sold. We need one of these front radiator supports. So you're good. You don't have anything else to take off. You have a good one as well. Cool. I think on these, all you have to take off is that. Should be about right there. We have a radiator support, $23. Excellent. All right, let's go see if we can get this frame rail put on and start getting this truck back to at least a rolling chassis. I do like a lot of sim games, and I have IL2, yeah. I don't remember which maps I have. I've got IL2 and a couple like expansion thingies. All right, so we do need the back two cross members. I forgot about that. How are the cross members on this long truck? Probably rotten. Actually, that one looks good. I think one of them is good. Oh, that one looks fine. I just need one of these. That one is rotten. That's just a standard truck. This is a standard, right? Yeah, we don't have another long to pick off of. Take a quick jog through here. I'm not sure you'll find what you need just laying around. There are little piles of parts here and there. Yeah, Track IR can definitely help with your situational awareness on those kind of games. It doesn't look like it. We might just have to replace that later. Let's get what we can put back together. All right, let's just move up front, but I want to pull off, was it this one that was good? That one we have the replacement for. Pretty sure it was that one. We got a big old pile of parts here. Turn the headlamp on. That does help. Even though it's bright daylight out, it does help see in the shadows. Let's see. We got the little bolt right there, and then we need to get a leaf spring over here. I don't plan on buying FS25. Nope. The last one I bought was FS19. If they give me a key for 25 like they did for 22, then I'll check it out. I did buy the what was it called? The Forestry DLC for 22. I did buy that with my own money. And I think that was worth it. I had some fun with that one. What did I come over here for? Stuff and things. Kind of guess where the nut's supposed to be and just tighten it. There we go. You were on there tight. Something's still wonky. I think because the back is bad. Let's get the back on there. Do I have another leaf spring? No? Okay, I guess we need more leaf springs, or did I lay it over here somewhere? I guess I only had two and they're both on the front. So, never mind. Radiator support, we can get that on. Hey, look, it's all done. Yeah, I need two leaf springs. Then I need a front pumpkin. I don't know what you call that part. Need a front one of those. Something's still holding that shock on there. It's hard to tell because it gets all squished when they're bad. Where's the other end of that shock? Oh, it's up in there. Ah, there we go. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that was the only thing holding the back end on. No. Well, now we're going to have to do the monkey dance with the rear end like we do with the front. Alright, let's see if we can find some leaf springs. Yeah, was it platinum? Is that what it was called? The forestry stuff? That was fun. Who's got a leaf spring for me? You're all broken and bad. Ooh, you're good. Are these the same between front and back? That's the question. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This is called leaf spring front. No, they are different. All right, fair enough. And you have no leaf springs. Well, crap. All those trucks and no good leaf springs, huh? We're gonna have to go part shopping again. What about shocks? You need shocks as well. You're bad. You're non-existent. You're bad. Oh, we're inside the truck. Awesome. That's always fun. Let me out. That's why they have a get unstuck menu command. And then we'll grab a wrench. Oh, you have a good shock. You're just compressed massively. You are a shock absorber front. I don't remember if we need one of those, but they're cheap enough. We'll just grab one. I know we need two on the rear. Might have some good parts on it. No shock for you. Also, window. Huh. Okay. You know, actually, door is something that we kind of need, isn't it? Do we need a right-hand side door? It's got mirror and everything on it. The wrong trim color, but this is a perfect trim. We'll just keep it. 122 bucks, sold. Now, are these shocks different between cars and trucks? Yeah, it says Chad, Bart, Jesse, Jason. All right, so they're different, it looks like. What's the one I took off say? Yeah, it says, oh, that's steering column. Yeah, it is for the B200 specifically. All right. Well, I guess we can put shocks on the front. Still looking for them for the back. It's so weird, like the nuts aren't mirrored. Like it's on the left side over here and it's on the left side over there. Just kind of strange. Okay, we have to have leaf springs to get that rear axle reattached. So we're kind of almost dead in the water. I could go ahead and put the transfer case on and the front drive shaft. This sets on there. And I'm sure there's another bolt. For that, I just don't know where it is. Stick my head in there. Gotta be more than one bolt holding the transfer case on, right? Yep. All right. Got it. We have drive shaft long. We have drive shaft front. So we can hook you up. Then there's no, just bolts on one side, I think. And then, yeah, we gotta have leaf springs. Might need a little air on these tires too, I think. That one looks fine. Where's the stem? Underground? Trying to find it. Not fair. I can't air it up because I can't see the stem. I'm just madly clicking, hoping to get lucky on the valve stem. All right, come here, Jack. Leaf spring rear, yeah. All right, so we need 2 of those. I was like, the family might be back home. I hear banging around upstairs. Hopefully that's the wife and kids back. Oh, it's on the inside. That's why I didn't see it. It sets up pretty tall when the suspension works and the tires are good. I don't really want to assemble too much more until we get some leaf springs. But let's go ahead and pull that rear differential thingy or whatever. I don't know what this is called. The thing with the stuff. Pull this off. I don't know if there's... Is there a ring and pinion gear in here? I don't know how detailed this gets. Oh, it's just the whole differential is one piece. Okay. That's a 3.8 locked. And we got one of these hubs that's bad, so we'll have to fix that. The other one looks okay. Well, before we respawn the junkyard, let's go see what we got for differentials. You are bad. You are missing. Now looking good so far. And you have no rear axle, right? Okay, well that's fun. So we don't really have much else we can get out of here, so I'm gonna sleep through for one more day, I think. Oh, what time? It's only noon. Maybe I'll save and quit, which does the same thing. Save and quit and come back in. And we'll try one more pick run, and then I need to get off here. Family's back home. It's dinner time. Did you know you can change your garage banner? I did know that. And I did change it. I didn't know that food is cheaper in town, but I don't play with the survival stuff on. I just want to work on cars. Alright, everything spawned back in. Let's spawn the junkyard. And we'll see what we get. Better turn that off before I get in trouble. Seems like it takes forever when you're just sitting here waiting on it. All right, give me some trucks. We need lots of trucks. So far, I don't see any trucks. We can only see the right-hand side. All right, we good? I think we're good. What's up, Ray?
Break anything?
Well, no promises, bud. No promises. Have a differential just laying around, do you? Yeah, we got 3 trucks over there, 4 trucks. All right, cool. We did all right on the trucks this time. Run down through here. I don't see any differentials. Inline 4 and a B200. That would be interesting. You have a good differential on you. Wonder what kind you are, though. Guess we'll have to take it off to see. Doesn't have a thing on it. No, that's not what I wanted. Did I just see bolts up here? I can just kind of guess where the bolts are. Whoa, there it goes. Hey, 3.8 locked. Nice. That's what we need. $205, he says. Why am I stuck in the ground? Okay. I'm stuck in the ground. Alright, well, we'll buy you. Grab a wrench. Can I interact with something and kick me out of here? I can't even like... Oh, there we go. Now I'm like stood up. We're good? I think we're good. Alright, let's slap this on. I want to go look for leaf springs real quick. Alright, I'll tighten back up. You're easy to get to. Do you happen to have any good leaf springs? We have no rear leaf springs. Alright, you're no good to me. You also have no rear leaf springs. Well, you have one bad one. You have a good leaf spring. Okay. We can be friends. Leaf spring rear. About the other side. You have no leaf spring. You have a gas tank though that doesn't look terrible. Don't believe we have a fuel tank. Oh, there's just 2 bolts. $9. Sold. Alright, we need one more rear leaf spring. Who's got a leaf spring for me? You have a leaf spring, but you are broken. So we got 1 leaf spring, huh? Have this whole mess. Already checked this guy, right? Had no leaf springs. Well, we got 1. Let's go put that on. Then I need to get off here. Dinner time with the family. Leaf spring. We can throw the gas tank on there too. Come on. Now don't you go rolling off. I get lucky and you'll like skip the frame up and sit there? No. Apparently not. Well, let's see about getting a jack under the back end. We know how well that usually works. Yep, not high enough. I thought I'd try getting cheeky. That didn't work out. No, it's not going to take. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get it up in the air. All right, I got to lower this all the way down before I can move it. I don't know if it'll be in the way if it's under this rear cross member or not. Yeah, it's up as high as it'll go. So close. Yep, it's not going to take. Just not quite high enough, fortunately. About as high as I can get it with that. What if I like shoved a seat under there? I'm gonna launch it into space. No, it's not very happy about it though. Need a lift. That would make this a lot easier. It's so close to just like being in there and sticking. Ooh, it's under there. Can we... Oh, tighten, tighten, tighten. Nope. Quite forward enough. Nope. Roll back on there. Yeah, long ways off. Yeah, it's not going to be tall enough. Now the axle's facing the wrong way, so it doesn't even get the option. What if I just roll it back around one more time? Yep. It's lost its position since. I don't have any way to get that up higher. I put it under there. I don't know that that's any higher. Oh, can I move this? Now I can move it. Yep, it's just a little too low. This doesn't have the room. Maybe I should take the wheels off and then it'll snap in there and then I could get the wheels on somehow. We'll try that and then I'll get off here. I could spend all night trying to get these stupid things on. Hold still. Maybe without the wheel interfering with the ground, it'll want to stay on there. That's my thought. You know, something I didn't look on the trucks was the cross member that we're missing. Of course, it falls off the jack. Boom. Yeah, just take the wheels off. Seems to go a lot smoother. Now, can we get the wheels back on? Are these wheels functionally the same? I think they might be. Give the extra one we got a bath real quick. It wasn't on the truck when the truck got a bath. There we go. Yeah, they're just called rim heavy duties. I don't think it matters. But we're going to have to get this up on a jack again, I think, to get the wheels on. But that'll probably be for another day. Let me go look for this. We need this second, the cross member closest to the differential, basically. See if one of those happens to be out here. And then we'll at least have the chassis pretty much squared away. You a long? No, you were just the standard. Oh, we had a long. Do we not have any longs out here? Oh, crap. Wonder if those cross members are different. Middle frame brace. $46. Let's see if it'll work. What the heck? Hey, Ratty. Yeah, it's not too bad. The track lane got a little frustrating. That was actually this. Yeah, it came out this morning. Got some track laid in that episode, so that's a little frustrating, but it went pretty well. And we still need another leaf spring. Middle frame brace. Middle frame brace. All right, I think we got it. I think they're the same. Sweet. Okay, we need another leaf spring, but we have mostly a rolling chassis. Got some work done on the, I'm going to call it a rollback, even though it's not a rollback, but that bed's going to go on it. It's going to be our truck for hauling cars around. And maybe eventually get some barn finds and stuff, so. That will be it for this stream. I need to get off here and go say hi to the family and eat some dinner and all that good stuff. Thanks as always for hanging out, folks. If you're new here, check out the playlists. I do a ton of different games, simulation, survival, pew pew, all kinds of different things. And random streams when I can. Have a great rest of your weekend, folks. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.